All right, back with Football Legacy Manager 25. um, I'm just getting into this. We're early on. I haven't even gone through a season or even a game yet. But one thing I do like is they sent me this handy email. The game did at the start, not the developers, the game at the start of the year, that tells me kind of what to focus on. For example, I didn't know I needed to get some coaches. I mean, it makes sense. I'm the GM. I'm not the coach, so I need some coaches. Now, I have done a little research since I set up my team. The first thing they say to do is give a roster overview. Now, I did a little research, and then I come back to my roster. One thing I did not understand is that yellow, gold, I thought gold was good. Gold, not so great. What you really want for these colors here is blue is best, then green, and then, nothing, and then gold, and then red. So I got a lot of gold. Probably shouldn't have done that. The green and blue means that these guys have a lot of development opportunity ahead. You'll see, especially on my defense, not a lot of development opportunity. I'm probably going to get bad before I get good. How about that? All right. So that's the first thing they talk about. The one thing I did notice on my team, I went a little cornerback heavy. Also figured out you can right click on things. So I wish I'd known that for the draft. I don't, but it gives you some details about the guys. Like this cornerback is actually really good at running, pretty good at catching. The other cornerback is really good at catching and really good at running, which makes me think, can I convert them to a receiver? Because they'd be a really good receiver. Matter of fact, 99, 90, 99. Let's go look at my receivers. And I prioritize receivers. Here's my superstar. My superstar is 90, 74, 90. Now keep in mind, my cornerback is 99, 90, 99. Now, I also did figure out you can convert people to new positions. That's actually one of the coaching abilities, is the ability to convert someone to a new position. I might have to look at that. This is my best wide receiver. Let's go back, shall we, to my second best wide receiver, 79, 73, 83. Now, I've got two cornerbacks that are way better at catching the ball and running with the ball and carrying the ball than this guy, who's my second best wide receiver. And they're way better. So, let's go back to the email they sent us here. That's my quick roster overview. That's super high level, but that was the thing that popped out at me as I looked through things. I drafted a bunch of guys who are on the decline, not the up. You want the green and blue. I didn't get a lot of green and blue. And then I got a couple cornerbacks who'd be great wide receivers. So Devin Hester, here we come. All right. So the next thing is staff management. So let's go figure out how to get staff. That seemed like a good direction. Seems like a good direction, right? Okay, let's do that. Oh, I don't have my light on in the back. Hold on. Yeah, because this is really important. You should interrupt your broadcast for this. But now we have light on in the back. Woot, woot. All right. It's little things in life, folks. Okay. Coaches. There's a spot for coaches. I saw it before. Hey, where'd I have staff? Boom. There was another spot too. Well, there's my roster. Anyway, staff. So, coaches. Now, I don't know if I have a coach. I'm not entirely sure. Okay, so I can right-click on the coaches and get more detail. So, coaching, offense, defense, development, scouting, USA World. Now, I don't know. I've placed myself in Paris. Like I'm playing as Paris. I've got a lot of European teams. If we go to a league summary, which this is not the league summary I was hoping it would be. Team standing. There we go. If we look, like we've got Mexico, Tijuana, LA, Miami. So kind of our our Western Hemisphere. But then we've got a European conference here. That's our American conference. Winnipeg. Can't even remember who POR is. Portland, maybe. Quebec, Vancouver. Here we've got Paris, London, Munich, Zurich. So point being, I've got a lot of European teams. So as I look at my staff, what I am curious about is if I were to get, someone here who's maybe a better world recruiter, like, is it like the real world where the vast majority of NFL prospects come out of America, not even North America, just the country of America? Or since we're in this sort of fantasy world, are there a lot of good European candidates or world candidates? I always think of the Nigerian Nightmare, Christian Okoye. All right. About the time he was big, I was playing with a team of Nigerians, but playing world football, soccer. You didn't care about that. That's not why you're here. You're here to get a coach, as am I. This guy, very good offense, defense, not super great development. I love developing the players. That's like what I enjoy doing. But this guy's just too good to pass up. Salary would be 1.8 million. Now, it looks like I've got 6.2 million. I don't know if that means I've got that much left or I spent that much. Hire staff. Okay, cool. All right. Now, okay, so are these guys my coach? So these, that's a lot of scouts. He's a head scout. I got a lot of subsequent scouts. Okay, so these are my guys, my people, is what I'm going to guess. So I think I have everything covered. Okay, so if I go to hire staff, I think I've spent 6.2 out of my 6.27 of my 7. So I don't have a ton of money left. So if, okay, here's the role. Let's just sort by role here. HP, head of player development. Okay. So like here's heads of player development. The best out there is 15. If I go back to my coaches, my head of player development is a 16. So not much there. I think I'm just going to roll with this team and see how these folks do. Am I being lazy? Am I being efficient? Am I poor because I only have 0.8 million? And look at these guys' salary, 1.8. I mean, at best, I could go hire like an assistant coach. Let's just see, I love player development. Is there someone out there? And the answer is, these are your two best. They want to be head coaches. I've already got a head coach, and I don't know if the salary would be on top of that, but, this guy's the best guy, 18, 15, 17. 18, 15, 17. I go to my head coach, he's 18, 17, 15. So, it's not worth making an adjustment at this point. So let's go back. We're gonna stick with what we've got for now until we recognize the deficiency. We're gonna keep a little money in the hopper, 800,000, to address whatever deficiency, whether that's a player or coach, whatever it may be. Okay, scouting reports stay ahead of the game by scouting upcoming talent. Okay, scouting reports. So, where are scouting reports? Well, player development is what I'm going to guess is where I go. Okay. Trainings are locked until beginning of the season, September 10th. It is currently August 1st up here. Because okay. Oops. All right. I think I need to do some more research. Okay. I'm going to clip it here. We're not going to do the whole like, comment, subscribe, although you can if you want, because I think we're coming right back. We're not going to post this till we get some more progress. I really like to get into the season here, but I don't want to drag you guys down my learning process. Watching someone study is not fun, and you deserve to have fun. So I'll be back when we're ready to have fun. I'll talk to you later. Okay, my research did not yield a lot. So if you go down to like tutorial down here, it actually takes you to a hockey legacy manager or league manager or whatever HLM stands for. Hockey legacy manager. So, and I tried replacing the word hockey with football, and that also does not work. So we're just going to kind of brute force this, and maybe you learn by watching me fail. All right. So it doesn't look like what I wanted to do was coach up my team. You know, I like see if I can make those cornerbacks into wide receivers, that sort of thing, which seems like fun. But it doesn't look like I can do anything till September 10th, so we're not going to freak out about that. Now, prospects. Not sure what to do here. It doesn't look like, let's see. Let's just right click. Yeah, I mean, so not sure what I'm supposed to do with this. Like, I feel like I should send scouts out and about to find people, but I don't know. How, you know? So, and maybe I'm not supposed to. Maybe they do it on their own, and these facts fill in as we go. This guy is projected to go number 1 as a middle linebacker. So he must be Micah Parsons on steroids. All right. Well, okay, let's go back to our inbox. Okay, a few things to get you started. Staff management, scouting reports. Looked like the scouting report was pretty empty. So, all right, league news and updates. Okay. League news, maybe? Doesn't look terrible. It's interesting. There's apparently stats here. Joe Franco. Sounds like a, well, there was that TV show about the mobsters. Sounds like something out of that. All right. I'm not getting a lot out of this page. So, how do we progress? Calendar. So we want to get to September 10th is kind of where I'm at. Now, the interesting thing is, these look like months. So is this maybe August? 31 days in August, then 30 in September. This looks like February with 28 days. This one has 31 days. Interesting. Or not. Or maybe this is just business days. Okay. Well, we can't do much till... Now, this might be a game. We might be playing Munich. All right, let's just click Sim Month. Let's do next game. Okay. Announcing the 2024 World Cup lineup. Are we sure we're still playing American football? The similarities to a certain football manager that is rest of the world football, European football, have been pointed out to me. That is a game I'd like to play because I have played soccer for decades, or used to play soccer for decades. Go to tournaments. So what I'm getting so far is, what if American football were more like international football? That's what I'm getting so far. World Cup. Clicked on that. Oh, here we go. USA, Deutschland, Australia. Okay. Yeah. These are the groups that they have to advance out of. Oh, wins, losses. Group points, only one. No ties. No ties, I guess. I learned that from Ted Lasso. Okay. Next game. Okay, let's see what we got now. Preseason kickoff. Go to lineup. I mean, seems like we're starting our good players. Maybe in this case not, but this 71 here as the outside linebacker, he's green. Which means he's got a lot of room for improvement. I'm assuming playing helps him improve. So what have I done now? I click there. Sim to August 31st. Do that. Let's do that. Hey, it's that time of the season as we get up for upcoming. It's crucial to set your scouting assignments to ensure we don't miss a beat. Well, yeah. Go to scouting staff. Okay. Let's see what happens if I click auto assign. Is he gonna have some? Okay, he's got some. Okay. Well, I mean, maybe we'll get further, you know, like maybe we'll hand pick them later in life. We're just learning, so we're going to go with auto assign. I'm going to click it again just to be sure. Okay. Okay, so that happened. Set your scouts. We auto assign them. Cool, cool, cool. Preseason kickoff. Things thrown in on commencement of preseason. Okay. This marks the beginning of our journey towards the action-packed and unforgettable season for the major. Well, something to look forward to. Send your extra players to the minor leagues. The roster must be compliant. I have no way of knowing if my roster is compliant. Well, we'll find out if my roster is compliant. World Cup lineup. Paris players set to shine. Probably we have a Brazilian and a Canadian. Okay, let's. One is a kicker. Okay, so the similarities to what we Americans call soccer, what the rest of the world calls football, and my first player doing it is a guy who kicks. And of course, he's from Brazil, or plays for Brazil. And we got an offensive lineman. Okay. Okay, well, a lot of trades happening. One trade happened. No, two trades happened. Mexico to Munich. Okay. Okay, Sanders and Reeves. Oh, here's the players over here and over here. Got it. Okay. We haven't done any trades because I don't even know if our team's any good. No clue. Okay. A sim. Okay. Oh, we got a trade offer. Oh. Ooh. Now, they want... Okay, how do I see who that is? Okay, that was a good way to show me. He's a 4-star. Oh, he's a wide receiver. Now, we talked about moving cornerbacks to wide receiver. I don't know how to do that. But if I could, then I would maybe not need this guy. And 4-star. So 75, pretty good, but not like good. I think this is like our second best one. And I was using an example of why our wide receivers aren't very good. I love getting a first-round pick and a second-round pick for him. So I'm just going to accept. We're going to take it. Yes, let's take that trade. I love that trade. Okay. United States claims World Cup victory. Well, clearly it's not like soccer or rest of the world football. I need to find a better way of saying that regularly. But yeah. Okay. I thought he was an offensive lineman. No, he's a safety. Okay. Interesting. Just want to go to the tournaments and kind of see. Okay. Interesting. 0-4 for Sweden. Games played. That's what GP is. Okay. Just kind of looking at who's good, right? Mexico, Denmark, Austria. Okay. Well, I mean, interesting, kind of, sort of. Maybe it'll be more interesting once I know more. Part of my problem is, like, when I played soccer, it was a long time ago and it was in America. The only reason I could play, because I'm not particularly physically gifted, is because nobody else played, right? Like, all the tall players, all the tall guys played basketball. The big, fast guys played football. If you're fast, you ran track. Like, soccer was, like, for the rest of us. Point being, back then, I didn't learn about how international football works. I just played local Midwestern soccer. And it was not even a school sport. Didn't become a high school sport till my senior year. So, you know, I don't know how international football works, which means I don't understand how this game is doing it, because it's doing it more like international football, not American football. And maybe that's my fault for picking a bunch of European teams. But I'm just having fun. And this is supposed to be fun. So stop complaining. You know, I lived in Germany for a while, and I was just watching a YouTube from a person who moved from Germany to America. She lived here for like 8 years. She was talking about how Germans find a way to complain about all sorts of stuff, and maybe that Germanness stuck to me, or maybe it's why I like Germany, because I'm sort of doing the same thing. All right. Now, the interesting thing to me here is that there's standings, and I apparently got a win? Is that what we're saying? What's going on? I also don't even know, like, is this September? Or is September somewhere over here? Because this looks like December through... December, geez Louise. August through here. I feel pretty good about that. What is this day? September. Okay, I guess I answered that. So let's sim to the 5th. Oh, okay, a couple teams played. So let's go to team standing. Okay. Well, this is very interesting to me because it looks like 4 games have been played by a lot of these teams. I'm sitting at 3-1. I have no idea how I got to that spot. Like, were these played before the season started? I need that tutorial. I have to, you know, I do a game a week, right? And that's my main shtick. I'm doing this one just kind of as a bonus because it's football season. But I'm doing a lot of game of the weeks, and I've come to realize how important the tutorial is. It's just like a first impression, or maybe like a thumbnail on YouTube. Like, it's critical, because that's your introduction to the game. And if you don't like the game after an hour, the odds of you still playing it are pretty low. You have to have heard some really good things about that game. So where are we at? 3-1, yay for us. We're top of our division. We seem to have pretty good offense, which makes sense. We picked a lot of offensive players. Although, actually, we got a really good defense, too. So that's cool. Let's get to September 10th, because we know at that point we can start to coach up our players. Now, I'm going to assume I haven't played any games in there. Let's go check. We're learning. We're learning the hard way, which, I like to play. So, like, what if I'm like the Tampa Bay Buccaneers after 2 years, and I'm just winless? Okay, well, there's a challenge, right? Learn the game, get better. So, team standings, where are we at? Season's over. Oh, I bet those earlier numbers were preseason, right? Bet so. Bet that was indicated on here somewhere and I missed it. Cool. Okay. Rocking and rolling. Honors? Were there any honors? Were there any honors? Were there... So there's a history here, which seems to correspond more to the NFL than it does to the teams in my league. I'm just saying. P. Mahoney has been an MVP for a number of years. Mahoney. Okay. Focus. Okay. Now, let's go to our coaches, see if I can do anything there yet. Staff. Coaches. Okay. Player development. Let's go there. Till beginning of the season, September 10th. Okay, well, it looks like the next day is September 12th. Let's check our inbox. Ooh, okay. Trades of the day. We had one. We were like trade of the day. Right? Well, look at these. A lot of third. Boy, we had the blockbuster trade because there's a lot of third and fifth rounders going back and forth. We got a 1 and a 2 plus a player. And I didn't even check the player because I didn't care. I just won the first and second round draft picks. Probably should have done. We'll get better. Okay. Where were we? Calendar. All right. Before we go to the 12th, which I think wait. Maybe it goes all the way across. Okay, let's go to the 10th. Okay. I need a short bio break. So, I'm going to be back in a biosecond. Which is a real thing. Those of you who are wondering, a biosecond is the time it takes for your body to do one thing. I've done my one thing and I'm back. Okay, I've decided that the 10th is over here. And it goes all the way across. I was not picking up on that the calendar goes all the way across. And I was going to just check and see if it's, is this can't all be one season because we got a lot of months here. Or maybe it's the year. Oh, September 10th. Season starts there. Okay, so preseason. Yeah, we went 3-1 in the preseason. Kind of confirms what I was looking at before was preseason. Okay, well, go back. London, Zurich, Munich. Now we play Zurich, Munich, London. So if I look at the standings, I am in the league with London, Munich, and Zurich. That makes sense. In the same conference. Same division. Cool. All right. Let's do it. After much lip flapping, let's go to the calendar up here. Go to the 10th. Okay, sim to the 10th. Trade offer. A trade offer from Helsinki. Okay, what do you got here? Evans, who is a kind of 3.5, very mediocre defensive lineman, and Ayala, who is a very mediocre offensive lineman. They want to trade for a slightly better offensive lineman, although I should be looking at blocking. Okay, 73.89. And what do we got over here? I was looking in the wrong spot. Really, really terrible offensive lineman. Oh, he's defensive line. Okay, he's defensive line. He'd be better at that. This one, offensive lineman, 73.79. And we see 73.89. So we downgraded offensive line. Ooh. Good safety. I'm not giving up that safety. Drafted in round 4. No, we're going to dismiss that one. No, thank you. So, did we play a game? Standings over here would indicate no. Oh, play-by-play or simulate day. Okay. I just want to see what a play-by-play looks like. So, okay. Sim would be like, hey, I'm bored, hurry up, right? Okay. Well, let's start. So what is it simming? Is it simming drives? Score is 7-3. I definitely don't have a sense for what is happening. It's happening quickly. Options? Pause. All right, options. Slow speed. There it is. 1 time. Let's go to slow all the way down to 0.25 for now. All right, let's play. So it's simming drives, right? Was this us? That looks like us. Okay. So maybe those are plays. I don't see, like, it says play by play, but I don't see like a summary of the plays. So touchdowns, they're ahead. So they've got all the touchdowns. Oh, we just scored a touchdown. Yay for us. Okay, so is that because we went all the way this way and they went all the way this way? Those are touchdowns, maybe? It's my story. I'm sticking to it. So we've completed a lot more passes. Rushing attempts are about the same. Rushing yards are about the same, but we got a lot more passing yards. Well, we're doing quite well with the whole touchdown thing. Okay, so I'm just going to say oh, there's the play-by-play. Okay. So am I looking at the top here? 4th down? Yeah, 4. Okay. So there is a bit of a play-by-play. Now, not very exciting play-by-play, I don't think. Okay. So we got stats, we got play-by-play, we got summary. Through it all, it continues to run. So maybe if you got like say I went to summary and I'm like, okay, what's the score here? 27-13. Oh, we're winning. We're going to win this. Okay. So say I was doing this. Game's over. Game is over. And scene. Okay, at quarter speed, that was still pretty fast. We had 3 touchdowns there. 1, a lot of passing. Not so much on the rushing. Okay, so I wanted to know milestones. Okay, so these folks have apparently had a lot of career stuff because obviously we didn't have 200 receptions in this game. So there's a history built into the game. Stats. Let's look at the stats real quick. Passing. Paris. Taylor, 22 of 33, 215, rate 116. Okay. Let's see. Rushing. I had a 97-yard rusher with Jacobson. If I click on him, he pops up. He is very good at carrying, very good at running. Very good, in fact. He's a 90 overall. That's nice. And then our backup is Marshawn Long. All right. I wonder if he can go beast mode. And then we've got another guy here who is Tua Taylor from Hawaii. Who's also pretty good. He's a quarterback, though. Boom. Okay, so our quarterback's accurate, which seemed to show up. Pretty good runner, actually. Okay. Bunches non... And I wonder if these guys, like, did they all play and that's why they're showing up here? Is this simply every player I have? Okay. So 113 year. So Jacobson, is he our main dude? Oh yeah. Look at that. Oh, he's a running back. Okay. Our running back was also our leading receiver. Well, he is important to our team. Interesting. Drafted in the first round, number 4, running. Okay. Interesting. Well, he was a good draft pick for a first round pick. Carried our team. Okay, so I'm going to click exit. Exit the game. Save and quit. Did I just quit out of the game? I did. Just quit. So it's that kind of quit. Okay, so we won our first game. We got to that. Now the next thing is setting up the coaches to coach the players. But I've been gabbing a lot. So let's clip it here. And we'll be back with the whole coaching thing. We've figured out like what a game looks like. So that's good. And how to get to a game. We pulled off a trade. I say pulled off. We accepted one that was offered. I wonder though. Well, I should look and see, like, it's got to show me like upcoming draft picks and that kind of thing. And I'm curious to see how the other team does. Yeah, cool. I could see liking this. I don't know that I would sim the games. I don't think we'll be doing a lot of that. Tell me, I guess, the comments, or if you really want to see me watch the games. But it seems to be more about like the draft picks and the GM and the hiring of people and the money management, which we all know I love a good. Well, if you watch my weekly stuff, you know I love a good economic model. All right, comment if you have suggestions on how to play this game better. I know I can play it better. I just don't know how to play it better. And subscribe if you want to see more of this, or front office football, or my game of the week, or Outer Wilds. I have too much going on. I need to pare that down. I think either this or front office football will drop off. I've just got to see which one I like better, and it's too early to tell. All right. Talk to you guys later. Bye.